What's up, everybody? The Hat Person here, and welcome back to some more Senran Kagura Shinovi Versus. If you're watching this video, it means that the series is technically over. So now we're doing a bunch of extras episodes. Pretty much just the small little batch of extras that we have left, which is pretty much the side stories for the Crimson Squad girls, and that's pretty much it. And after that, we are 100% absolutely positively done with Shinovi Versus. I think I'll do one extra episode for the dojo, where you can see a lot of the multiplayer stuff, just to, give you a little taste of what it looks like. But, aside from that, that's pretty much it. We're gonna go to the store and see what's up. I know that there are some new items in stock after we did that finale episode, so in terms of clothing, that's pretty much all that there's gonna be. There really isn't anything new. There's this, Love and Peace, Way of the Shinobi, and the 3 new songs, Shopping, Chaos and Bloom, Crimson Law. Okay, we're good. Now, Laundry Lottery, as always. Of course, you gotta connect to the internet, even though you don't really have to. You gotta connect for those weird DLC coins, but I don't wanna. Right now, I'll just cancel it. The problem with having to connect is that whenever you cancel, it takes forever for it to actually, get back into the game. Now I'm stuck with this blue screen. Great! Fantastic, now I just have to wait forever. There we go. Now we're back. Failed to sign in. Exactly, that's the point! I never wanted to sign in to begin with. Let's see. Well, this is the final stretch of the game. I'm not really gonna spend money on anything else, so let's shake it, baby, and use most of our money so that we can get something new. Make it something that's way nice. Lingerie number 63 is... Alright. I get the feeling that we've already gotten that one before. Maybe we got like a different style or a different color. I'm actually tempted to change the color of outfits that everyone has, because since we're not going to be doing a brand new story after this, then we won't be able to see, the Crimson Squad with their alternate colors of their original costumes. So maybe I'll go ahead and do that right now. I'm not going to show the whole process because it takes forever, so I'll just change their clothing and we'll be right back. Alright, I did it. I changed all the girls. Apparently, I don't have the alternate color for the Shinobi outfit, but I do have the alternate colors for their default regular outfits. So, I'm assuming I gotta, beat the side story before I can get the alternate colors. So, yeah, whatever. Let's just head straight to it. Let's see, I ended up with Haruka at the end. Oh yeah, we got Ren as well. Okay, then we're gonna have to do that at the very end then. Okay, then, so we're level 30 Homura. So, my own shtick, we're gonna start off with her, actually, rather than the story, like the regular-ass story where she always comes at the end. If everyone's just going to joke around, well, I can do that too. Great. Usually she'd be like, well, I'm gonna train you guys even harder now. But no, I wanna get in on the joking too. So obviously this is gonna be like a jokey kind of thing. Well, again, most of the side stories are. But anyway, let's get straight to it. Okay, here we are, very quickly loading in to this black screen. All the resources that you need for a black screen, It's a lot of hard work. The other day, as I came back to the hideout, I heard Yomi and the others laughing. What were they up to? Were they just fooling around? What about their training? Don't they know that they have to train 13 hours constantly every day, no breaks? I curled a fist as I marched inside. Really? Oh? That's how I made my entrance. They don't really seem to care. Really? What's so funny? Oh, apparently Hikage sneezing is hilarious. Everyone was laughing in a circle around Hikage, who looked tired. Really? A circle? Wouldn't you say a triangle? Since it's, 3 people around Hikage. I mean, excluding Homura, who just got here. I mean, I don't know. Hopefully we can hear it. Really? Okay. So just a regular achoo and then a pee at the end. But that was her, like, wiping herself, wasn't it? I don't know. That really isn't that funny. Just a regular sneeze. I guess just, you know, Hikage showing that much emotion into something is funny. I don't know. Everyone burst right back into laughter. I don't see what's so funny. Well, I mean, it is a little funny that she keeps saying "Bee" at the end of the sneeze, but that's technically not part of the sneeze. You know, that's technically like her just sniffling and then going "Bee" at the end for some reason. Mariah has kind of like an evil laugh, like yeah. Anyway, the only ones who weren't laughing were me and Hikage.
これで全員鉄板の持ちネタができましたわね。日陰さんは謎のくしゃみ、私は貧乏自虐ネタ、はるかさんがド S、未来さんが。
Mariah jabbed Yomi with her elbow. Yomi looked at me and stiffened up. Why? Everyone averted their eyes towards me. What was going on? They almost looked like they felt sorry for me. Oh, come on. that's a big jab. That she doesn't have any kind of like defining feature. Are they implying that I have no funny material? I don't know why, but I became surprisingly frustrated. So Homura can't be funny? I mean, she can be funny, but not intentionally. But I'm busy with my training. I don't have the time to squabble for good material. I'll just ask somebody for now. Okay, ask somebody. Okay, so that's where the whole fighting comes in. She asks, aka fights, a bunch of people in order to find out how to be funny or how to find some good material. And, I mean, I personally already know what it is. Not that I've, you know, played this to its full extent, but I mean, this is kind of a callback to Senran Kagura Burst, and that she has her own little funny bits in there where I think, like, she doesn't consider herself funny, or people don't consider her funny, and then she tries to be, and then she does something weird. Okay, so we're just getting immediately straight to it. Just fighting Haruka here from the very beginning. Alright, let's begin. Hear the dialogue. What? Did she literally say the actual bleep? A lot of P's in there. Maybe. Corrupt you? Yeah. Oh my god, really? Like, she, like, the voice actress herself said in the dialogue, P as in, like, bleeping. I thought that they would actually, like, legitimately bleep it out or put, like, a sound effect on top of it or something. But no, like, they literally said, why don't you bleep it out yourself? Bleep, put it in the bleep while you're bleeping the bleep all over the bleep. You're like, what? Okay. I don't know how that helps Homura. But, yeah. I think that was just Haruka's opportunity for her to say something perverted. Just like how she normally would. That's just dirty. She's trying to corrupt the youth with your sexy talk, and you're bleeping. Stop corrupting the youth. Stop telling people to bleep out their own words in real time. Ah, there we go. Dead immediately. That was easy. I knew it was gonna be that fast. That's why I didn't interrupt the dialogue. Yeah, safer jokes are usually better jokes. Sex jokes, as good as they can be, sometimes are a little bit too easy to make. Because the simple topic of sex can just get people laughing immediately because they're immature. And now let's get graded on this very short mission. My own shtick. Chapter, what do you call it? Yeah, chapter 1, level 1. No, wait. No, it's just side story. Side story 1. I don't know why it says 1-1 there, as if it was like a chapter. Well, I guess Homura goes first, so I guess it would be chapter 1, but I don't know. I don't know. World 1, level 1. There you go. Speaking in Mario terms. Alright. There we go. I knew I had it in me for 2 levels. Save data. Well, actually, no, let's not save because this is just continuous, right? I'll save it at the end. Okay, we're back here. Not wearing a jacket, but we're in the Icelands, all the same. I guess, Homura's fiery passion warms her up. What? Okay, apparently Murakumo is barking all over the place, and apparently she's not wearing her mask, so, I'm sure she's gonna be super duper mega embarrassed during that entire time, as soon as, she finds out that we've been listening in, and she's gonna want to kill us to, you know, get rid of the evidence. I know that she calls on wolves and stuff. She summons wolves to be able to attack and whatever. But I didn't think they'd have to give her, like, calls and stuff. Woof woof. Usually they, go for, like, the sound effect equivalent, you know? They try to go for, like, kind of a cheeky, kind of cutesy version of that, you know? Kind of like how Ryona does it. You know, you very rarely see in anime them actually trying to legitimately do, like, the real sound. Or, like, a dog barking or something. There we go. It's like how, you know, Haruka was doing the beeping thing, you know? Anybody else would do, like beeping, like actual beeping, but no, for some reason the voice actors just always do the sound effects themselves. Okay, here we go. We have nowhere else to go. Let's see where all that, well, what all the barking is about. Oh no, she's wearing a mask. Let's go. Okay, so, an enemy raid, apparently. A raid composed by only one person that's simply trying to be funny. Oh yeah, I guess, you know, good shinobi, a very rigid, very conservative good shinobi versus a, you know, renegade, also evil shinobi. I guess she's naturally gonna want to kill him immediately, right? But I don't know. Either that or she just wanted to save herself the embarrassment, as I said, of anyone knowing that she does those weird dog noises. So, I mean, who knows? Maybe she was doing an animal call, maybe she was just doing it for herself. No idea. Either way, she's not gonna leave any suspects. No evidence. And now we kicked her ass. Great. How did you get that good at impersonations? I need to know. Show me the ways of the force, masked lady. Oh well, she'll know eventually. Okay, World 1-2. Imitating animals. There really wasn't a whole lot there to learn. Actually, I don't think there was anything there to learn at all. She heard somebody do an animal noise, she wanted to learn, and she got attacked. And that's pretty much it. Let's see if all the YOLO ones have a little bit more substance. Okay, we're back here in the Iceland. We haven't moved from our initial position, which means that we'll probably fight another guessing girl. Yep, Shiki. She knows what's funny, I guess. Homurabi. And there we go. I mean, if she can come up with nicknames like that, I guess she can come up with some weird comedy routine or something. Homurabi. It almost makes me want to wonder how, what kind of weird localized nickname Shiki gives to everybody. Because in Japanese, it's just an honorific at the end. It's just chi. Whatever your name is, and then chi at the end. It's kind of like a playful way of, you know, talking to them. Doesn't really mean a whole lot. Okay, there we go. Okay, this is easy. Very, very easy. Probably because I had to fight Asuka twice in that final battle. And so now she's level 30 and powered up. Alright, Shiki. Oh, wait, no, we're not done yet. Still gotta keep kicking more ass. Alright, great. Oh, man. It feels great to actually, be on top this time. And by that I mean, like, not getting our asses kicked constantly by one very intelligent character. I know I kept saying in the battle, like, I actually saw that video back and I kept saying, man, this is so unfair. Not really. Now that I think about it, it really wasn't unfair. It was just a higher difficulty and just the enemy was a lot more relentless than I was. Okay. Slow motion means battle. Okay, Shiki. Teach us how to do it. How are we funny? You're a funny person. So, let's see.
なるほど。じゃあホムラちにとっておきの技を教えちゃおう。本当か。それは助かる。うん。おい、そこのお前。お前だよ。え？シキ、お前今喋ったか？うん。へっへっへっへ。これが腹話術だよ。なんと、シキが喋っていないのに声が聞こえる。すごい。
What? Okay, apparently Shika's a ventriloquist, but is that funny? No idea. I mean, depending on what you say. But, I mean, the thing is, it's not just, you know, making your mouth not move when you talk. It's, you know, also about personifying that voice onto something else, like a puppet or something, you know? It's not just, you know, doing the ventriloquism without putting that voice into something else, then it would just be weird. And then, how is that funny, you know? It's a little weird, it's a little bit unique, but funny? No, unless you're saying a lot of jokes, the ventriloquism. Right. So is she gonna teach us that, or is she just gonna show us that? I think she's just gonna show us because she's gonna be dead before she teaches us that. There we go. What? So apparently her bat hat was a thing that was quote-unquote talking, but it was Shiki's, voice. That kind of went nowhere. Okay, all of these levels are very weird. Like, none of these are really actually going nowhere. We're just, you know, the character's doing something weird, then, we kick their asses, and then, Homura says, oh, am I supposed to do that? I don't know. It's just so weird! Like, nothing but everything is happening all at once. My brain has been boggled. Okay, no saving, let's keep going. Okay, we're out of the ice. And now we're moving on to other places. This seems like Heavy Joe? Maybe we'll fight a Heavy Joe girl here? There we go. Oh god. Rare to see you emote at all. I mean, humorous, amusing. It's kind of redundant when you say both those words. They're both kind of synonymous. It was humorous and amusing. Well, yeah. You could just say that it was funny. Anyway, so your weird doll said something that you found funny. So what? Are we gonna interview the doll and have it tell us a bunch of jokes? Or, you know, teach us stuff on how to be funny? Are we gonna be carrying the doll around? No, probably not. Murasaki would get pissed to know that it would be in the possession of someone else that isn't her. Because then, you know, people will realize that it's just a goddamn doll that doesn't talk. Or maybe it does! And only Murasaki is the one that can communicate with it. Just like the Flintstones and that weird alien thing that only, the main protagonist can see. Fred Flintstone, that's his name. I mean, I really don't know the names of any of the Flintstones in English, because I always saw it in Spanish. And they have completely different names in Spanish. So, yeah. It's difficult. I really don't know any other names in English. Okay, here we go. No more talking about the Flintstones. Let's talk about Murasaki and her weird doll. Dancing for the honor of evil. Oh, great. Sister getting hurt, that's funny. Oh god. Yeah, you're talking about Horiona. I don't know if we want to know that story. It's like, oh man, this one time, she was trying to whip herself, and she broke a window, and, you know, with the little shards from the glass of the window, she, you know, ended up cutting herself, and she loved it, and instead of going and getting a bandage to heal herself, she was just touching herself the entire time. She never stopped. And it was really weird. Haha, so funny, right? Also, she was saying One-chan, which kind of led me to believe that she was talking about Imu. But apparently she was talking about Ryobi. Because she was talking about gunpowder, and then she proceeded to talk about Riona, so it led me to believe, yeah. She was talking about Ryobi, but why did she... Why did she say One-chan? Anyway, it doesn't matter. Either way, the point of the matter is that she thought that something was funny that Homura didn't find funny. So, yeah, this strange encounter will now move on to not go anywhere by us destroying their asses. And then Homura wondering to herself that maybe she isn't a funny person at all. She's destined not to be funny forever. Yeah, that wasn't even a joke, that was just a weird story. You just talked to me about how Riona was touching herself after cutting herself with a bunch of glass. Yep, you're no match for us, although you might be a match in the comedy stage. Okay, stand-up comedy. Literally, because you gotta stand up and go find that comedy, because Homura doesn't have any. Maybe she has to go to the store or something, buy it. Get a DLC pack for comedy. There we go, level 38, getting stronger by the minute, and our flash bar is getting real high real quick. Alright, let's not save. I think this is the last one. Okay, so first we fought Haruka, right? That's one. And then we got two guessing girls. It was Shiki, and it was Murakumo. And then we just did Murasaki now. So yeah, the fifth one should be the last one. So let's see what weird, stupid thing we're about to confront this time. Okay, we're in the gym. I think this is a Hanzo territory, so we're gonna see someone from Hanzo. Ikaraga! Ah, fantastic way to end it all off, at least for me. Let's see what she has to say about being funny. I don't think Ikaraga's pretty funny, though. Aw, come on. Yeah, don't be mean. I mean, that's true, but... Let's see, is she really funny? Oh, great. I get it! Oh great, we're about to destroy her. We don't want to we don't want to hear her female equivalent of a dad joke. Too many parties. Fantastic. You'd be great in Undertale. Sans the Skeleton would love you. Toriel would love you. Yeah. Now we're about to punish you for daring to be funny. Is there such a thing as mom jokes? Because I know dad jokes, you know, like, you know, puns like those. But are there mom jokes? Is there such a thing? I mean, Ikaraga's not a mom, but she definitely is kind of stern and strict like one. So yeah, she's not really much of a joke person, as I assumed. As much as I love and adore Ikaraga, yeah, she's not really super duper funny. Or at least not intentionally. She's not intentionally funny. Whenever she tries, she just does like the whole knock knock who's there thing, and it's just weird. Come on, we gotta punish you for your sins to the comedy industry. Whatever industry is left. And bye-bye. So long, my dear waifu. But, see ya. How can she be so confident? Saying such horrible jokes. I love how Homura is, like, she thinks she's not funny, and yet she recognizes what makes things funny or not. You know, it's like, don't explain it, it just makes it worse, alright? If you know what makes comedy tick, then why can't you just make a joke of your own or something? I don't know. It's not the same, I guess. And we're back here. Let's see. How the hell is this gonna end? Well, that was an experience. Yeah, there we go. I'm saying that myself, too. Ikaraga actually impressed me the most. Her joke was outright horrible, but her delivery was so damn confident. So maybe the most important thing is to have a little faith in yourself. I should just do whatever I think is funny, right there in the moment. Sure, I mean, that's what I do, and look how great I'm doing! Sure, you can totally do it, just have confidence, just like how you always do. Just transform, make your hair all red, and say, look at me, I'm a lobster! I put together a quick routine and hurry back to the hideout. Take a look at this. Let's see. I stand confidently in front of them in the ninja room, with a sneezing Hikage throwing mucus all over the cave walls. I just realized that the walls are very white. Apparently, the walls are full of salt, like natural salt from the cave structure. They just came across a salt vein and they didn't even realize it. This is my amazing comedy debut. Great. When everyone looks at me, I pull out a thick blanket. Uh-huh. Then I crawl under it and stick out all 6 of my swords. I can see your butt. It's perfect. Aw, come on. It would have been a lot better if you made your hair red. It's hilarious. I'm the new queen of comedy with the best butt in the world. I grin inside a blanket. I don't hear a single voice, but I know. This concept, this perception, the cuteness of a hermit crab. Everybody's speechless at this completely original gag. Everybody's like, look at Mirai. Mirai's like, she just, like, her soul just left her body. She's like, I'm just a soulless husk. Yomi is just trying to, like, you know, make her feel better. She's just happy in general all the time. Hikage, well, she's Hikage. And then Haruka just keeping it real, saying it how it is. Ara. It's not that funny. They'll come to their senses and laugh soon enough. Till then, I might as well keep the gag rolling and stay all covered up like this. Great, you're gonna be there all day. Fantastic. 5 years have passed. Homura hasn't eaten. Oh, there we go! just like that? The credits just roll. I'm just gonna stay here and I'll wait for them to laugh. And everybody's just like in a comedy coma. It's so funny that they all just died with their eyes open, standing up. I think Mirai really did die. Holy damn. She's the one that reacted, I think, the harshest out of all of them. I mean, Haruka is kind of what I expected. Hikage's just, you know, her neutral self, and Yomi's just being her. Okay, then we don't need to see this anymore. You know, we do have her really awesome theme song, but we've heard it before, and we've seen the credits before. How many times, actually? Yeah, many times. Many times. No need for us to see it again. Class reps humor. Yep. Okay, here we go. We're done. We got a lot of money. We got a lot of EXP. And how much did we level up? 41? There we go. The results of my training. We almost completed the entire flash bar. Pretty good. I mean, we were pretty overpowered, though. Because we did that fight with Asuka, and so the experience really left us really overpowered. Level 4. There we go. Now we have Homura's outfit. Huepo. Hermit Crab. There we go. Item available. Crimson Heart as well. Homura's voice set. There we go. Now we can save. Well, that was certainly an experience, as they said in the story. That was incredibly fucking stupid, but really fun. Don't really know much to say aside from that. It was stupid but fun. Alright then, we're almost done. We have 4 more stories left to go, and I'm very much willing to long haul all of these, so get ready for more of that. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like, and of course, subscribe. So like that, you'll always see more videos like these, and you'll always be notified. Like that, you'll never miss a single thing. I'm the Hat Person now. We'll see you guys next time for some more Senran Kagura Shinovi versus side stories, and I think the next one will be Yomi. So yeah, if you like Yomi, like I do, then yeah, don't miss it.